11 predictions by Jules Verne that prove he knew the future. 1. Helicopters. Sketches of helicopters already existed in Verne's day, but in Robur the Conqueror, he was extra specific. The character builds a machine out of pressboard. It's controlled by high-speed rotors that propel it to the sky. 2. Newscasts. In the year 2889, describes subscription news services. Daily spoken reports are delivered to subscribers. Verne also described picture telegraphs that could transmit images. Yet the first newscast didn't occur until 1920. That was 30 years after Verne's prediction. 3. Modern cities. Verne wrote Paris in the 20th century, in 1863. The novel is set in 1960. People drive gas cabs, powered by internal combustion. There are gas stations and paved asphalt roads. Trains are powered by magnetism and compressed air. There are also department stores and elevators. 4. Electric submarines. Captain Nemo's submarine, the Nautilus, was all electric. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was published in 1870. There were no submarines of any kind at the time. Yet Verne accurately described a cylindrical underwater craft. Nautilus featured a main cabin, navigational devices, a dining room, and a barometer. 5. Moon landing. In 1865, Verne published From the Earth to the Moon. In the novel, two men travel to the moon. The launch site is in Florida. Verne's spaceship is light-propelled. It's a technology that NASA now calls solar sails. Verne also describes spacesuits and a splashdown landing. 6. Lunar module. The spacecraft in Verne's novel is called Columbia. It bears remarkable similarities to the Apollo 11 module. It's made of aluminum, carries 3 astronauts, and has a conical shape. The two spaceships' dimensions and weights are also similar. 7. Holograms. In 1892, Verne published The Carpathian Castle. The book tells a story of a prima donna named Lystilla. She's represented as a projected still image. In the story, villagers live in fear of a mysterious castle. It produces odd voices and images. The people find out that the images were just an optical illusion. The sounds were recorded and played back. 8. Video conferencing. In the year 2889, describes a device called the phonotelephone. It allows people to communicate over great distances. The phonotelephone transmits images via a system of wired mirrors. 9. Skywriting. This is another technology described in the same story. Verne calls it atmospheric advertisements. These are words and images reflected from the clouds. In Verne's story, they are so large, they may be seen by the population of whole cities or even entire countries. This was written long before lasers or even airplanes. 10. Tasers. The story of Captain Nemo mentions an electronic control device. It's a gun that shoots steel and mesh glass balls. The balls are weighted with lead pellets. The gun is powered by electric charges. In Verne's story, it's lethal and used for hunting. 11. Internet. Paris in the 20th century describes a computer network. Verne's computers are sophisticated mechanical calculators. They are powered by electricity. They exchange information across vast distances. Written in 1863, the book wasn't published until 1994. Verne's publisher turned it down, calling it lackluster and lifeless.